Hello, Awifians. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you all, wherever you may be in the world. Today, I'm live streaming on both Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at the same time. So please take the time to share this live stream out with your family and friends. I'm going to be short. I know it's weekend and you want to spend quality time with your family, but there is also the lockdown. So you have all the time in the world to spend with your family and friends. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope you're having a fantastic day, end to the day or evening. My name is Lilian Mole. I am the founder of the African Women's Economic and Entrepreneurship Forum, the place where we challenge the status quo for economic advancement of African women worldwide. The pandemic is here, longer than expected, longer than we dreamed of, longer than most of us would have loved. But countries are going back to lockdown. People are getting sick. Most of us are losing jobs. We are losing money. Some of us are closing down. And for some people, it's business as usual. I know you might not believe me. Yes, for some people, it's business as usual. So the question is, what should we women, especially African women, what should we be doing with our money right now? The last few days, I've given you a couple of tips that I think is beneficial. I think you should pause. I think you should really just hold on, just hold on for a little while before you make any move. I also think we should think twice before we spend. So today is the last day of this topic. What should African women be doing with their money right now? Many of us are tempted to invest. Many of us are tempted to save. Many of us are tempted to do nothing. No one solution is right or wrong. However, we know that during periods like this, there is some kind of shift towards many of us losing money, towards many of us putting money in the wrong places and hoping, oh, this will bring me money faster than expected. You and I have never experienced a pandemic like this. You and I, as mothers of our household, we know what it is like to take risk, but at this time, we are all confused and we have no solution to this problem. So there is nothing wrong in you investing. There is nothing wrong in you saving. There is nothing wrong in you saying, I do nothing. There is nothing wrong. However, where could be the risk if you do too much or not enough? What are you going to lose? What are some of the advantages and disadvantages? Only the future will tell. Only the future can tell you and I who was wrong or right. And by the way, I don't think anybody would lose. All the decisions, any decision, any direction you take, there's going to be a justification for the reason why you took that decision. However, we have to remember that we women, in any crisis, we women, we suffer the most. So if we take that into consideration, that we suffer the most, that's going to hit us hard than men, sometimes it's good to be cautious. It's good to take precautions. But also, if we really want things to change, then we've got to make some smart moves. That's when collaboration comes in. That's when talking to somebody who has done this before becomes a real power to your finance and to your well-being as well. So today I have just one last tip for you for the week. You should go back to the other live streams that I've been doing this week concerning this topic. Do what fits you. Do what sits well with you. Do what you think it's comfortable for you. I know we share stories, but we do not share 100% of the stories. We know best where we feel the pinch. So you know your finances better than I do. You understand your situation better than I do. You live in your houses, I live in mine. I am just a help. So you know exactly what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. We've had discussions. For those of you who've asked, we've had discussions. And some of you have had some insight on the decision which you already kind of had in your mind and you were doubting, should I not? And now, after discussion, it became clear to you, which I'm grateful for, I'm happy for, that you could share some of that with me. So my last tip for you today, right now, is you have to consider two things. If you have a lot of money sitting there in your account and you think, I would really like to invest in the long term, then that's an option for you to do it now and just forget about it. Give yourself 10 to 20 years. Then do that investment. However, 10 to 20 years, tomorrow we have to leave, tomorrow we have to eat, tomorrow we have to send kids to school. If that's not your situation, if you do not have money sitting there and you thinking, I'll take the risk now because we know that things will go up and come up, go down and come up, and from 10 years from now, I will be a winner, then please, by all means, do so. However, if you're just the average financially free woman, if you're just, above that 50% range, which I congratulate you for because there are not many, I want to think of this. I want you to think of this. If you really think you feel the pinch to really invest and you think you will miss out on something, I don't want you to throw your money in there all in right now. I want you to invest, if you could hear my voice, small amounts over time. 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, and you take it from there. So it's not too heavy on you. So it doesn't become a burden to your family and to your life. Then you'll be thinking, oh, had I known. Only take out the money which you think you won't feel the pinch. And please invest over time, small amount. Do not put in huge amount because nobody knows what's going to happen. But as I said from the beginning, if you have a lot of money sitting there, you don't need it, and you say, now things are cheaper, I want to take the risk to invest. Congratulations. Do so, but please remember to do so for a long period of time, from 5, 10, 15 to 20 years. Then you will really reap the benefit. But if there were many women, African women worldwide, in that situation, then the discussion will be different. So I think the reasonable solution in this case would be to invest small amounts over time. You reconsider the situation, you reevaluate, you speak with people, you see the trend. That gives you the time to breathe and not really to stress over the money that you've invested. For some people, it's 500 euros, Swiss francs or dollars. Go put it out there. There are so many businesses in Africa. You can buy stocks with that, but please, really little amount. But if you have much, if you have a lot, then go there, invest, and give it time. Give it time. Any investment is time. If you really want to benefit from great investment, it's something that will be beneficial only after a long period of time. If you invest in real estate, it's going to take time. If you invest in stocks, it's going to take time. Let's stop thinking Rome was built in a day. It wasn't. They're still building Rome. So let's go step by step. The pinch is there for you to invest, do so. But please, over time, small amounts over time. Do not stress yourself. Do not get burnout at one point when we do not know where COVID is going to drive us. Then you think, oh my goodness, I want my money back. Oh my goodness, I need help from here. Oh my goodness, I shouldn't have done this. Slowly Small amount over time. And by the time you know, 3, 6, 9 months, you've invested a lot. So this is my wish for you, that my voice becomes that voice of, I don't want to say sagesse, but that voice that keeps you down, that keeps you calm, And if you have questions, ask. Even real estate investing takes time. I love real estate. Oh yes, it does take time. I have a couple of those, and boy, sometimes you're thinking, when am I going to see the end of this? Like now, here September, you have to pay tax here, tax there. Oh my God, it's only full of tax. It takes time. It takes 10, 15, 20 years before you see the benefit. So Wendy, I'm all okay with the time, but we should also be reasonable where we stand, where the shoe is pinching us. Where do we feel the pinch in the shoes that we are in right now? If your spouse has lost a job and you're just barely above the normal, maybe investing is not the time. You have to just wait. If both of you have managed to keep your jobs, or you're getting incentives from the government, then maybe you take that little risk. As I said, $500, just that small risk. 3 months, another 500, 3 months. And by the time you know, you have invested in maybe 4 stocks, options, or you've helped putting your money into a business in Africa, and you're getting the benefit. Some people are sending me, giving me a rundown of poultry business that they could do from now to December, because it's almost Christmas time, right? And the benefit is interesting. It's really interesting. But my question is, if we take this decision, if we fund this project now to December, and in December, COVID hits, how are we going to get our investment back? How are we going to manage this? And if COVID hits and people are locked down, how is this going to be possible? Because African community is not used to delivery like we have in the developed world. So there are implications in us investing in African business, but if you have the means and you are not stressed, do so. But remember, try to do it over time. Don't go dump your money thinking, oh, this is a good deal. There will be many good deals in January. Believe me, there will be many good deals in January. So that was it for today. I hope you found some value in it. I'm also live streaming on Instagram. I really don't go live on Instagram because 24 hours is gone. That's too much work for nothing. So if you prefer Instagram, let me know, comment. Wendy, thank you for your comment. Thanks for watching us live. Please share this live stream with your family and friends. I will be with you again next week on a completely new topic. But if you insist that we keep talking about this, we can. Send me an email, administration@awif.org, lillian.muller@awif.org, and we should get back to you as soon as possible. We are gradually closing down the year, closing the books, and live stream is getting less and less. We'll have a couple in November, and by December 10th, there will be no more live stream except otherwise. So let us know if there's a topic you want us to talk about it live. Let us know if there's a burning topic that you want us to discuss or to have a webinar on. I'm open for that. This is your platform. Let me know what you need. I'll be yours whenever you need me. But before that, do not forget that you are the star that makes a difference. Whatever decision you make today, there are kids depending on you. You are depending on you. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.